Stanford. And I'm so privileged to know him because myself, like Taebi said, that my previous life, if you like, was IT. At one point in my life, I decided to close all my IT business and do a self-retirement, and I wanted to go on a journey so that I can focus and look out for myself. My focus was mind, body, and soul. And I wanted to learn all about it, and I was so privileged to know him and learn from him because this was a new world for me. And being a collaborative person, what I did, I formed a Life Transformation Institute. And again, I'm proud that he's also part of my advisory panel. Life Transformation Institute actually holds events in Richmond Hill. And I'm going to pass on these flyers to you. If you like, you can come to one of the events which is happening at the end of this month, so you can pass it on. And if anyone who doesn't get the flyer because I don't have enough copies, you can get in touch with Dr. Taebi, and he will let you know. See, our event is on October 30th at the cafe called Cover Notes at 6 p.m. So we're going to be discussing two books. One is about how to write your own life story, and the second one is about decision you should make in your life before anybody else makes a decision about you. See, particularly when you need a medical intervention and so on and so forth. So again, please join me in welcoming Dr. Taebi.
Thank you and welcome all. This session is somewhat continuation of last session, but it is completely independent. So if you missed last one, which was beginning of self-recognition and learning about the emotion, mind, and body, this is going to be covering that and going a little bit ahead. Now, the topic is how emotion affect your body. How many people here think that emotion affects their body? Just a few more? How many people have experienced that emotion has affected their body? Okay, can anybody say what happened? Go ahead. How it affects your body? When you were angry, something happened, how you felt it when you were sad or you were stressed?
Yeah.
Or
When I am angry, and my stomach has a pain.
Right.
And, yeah, I getting headache.
Right.
And blood pressure, hot, and yeah.
How many people relate to her? When you get angry, you get stomach pain, you get maybe acid reflux, you get
And
headaches.
Yeah.
Definitely. And pain in the back of the neck, right? Okay. So emotions do affect our body, and sometimes is yes.
Yeah, I can tell you something what
Sure.
happened to me. I was somewhere one evening, that was many years ago, I was quite young, and the people that I was visiting was not very nice
Yes.
towards me,
Yeah.
because I didn't speak well enough English to
Yes.
suit them. And what happened is, when I came to leave 2 hours later,
Yes.
I couldn't walk on my legs.
Okay.
So I went to see the doctor the next day, and the doctor said, there's nothing wrong with your legs. He asked me what had happened to me previous. He said something bad, something that would make me unhappy. And I told him about what happened. I said there was nothing wrong with my legs
Yes.
until I felt so uncomfortable. And then I couldn't stand up, the legs didn't want to work.
Okay.
And he told me that what it is, I'm a person that never gets headache. I have a very strong mind. He said for that reason what happened is that instead of getting a headache out of it and all that, it went down towards my legs.
Okay. Could you tell me what was that emotion?
I was a
It looks like
sadness
sadness,
emotion.
but
Yes.
it was anger as well, or
No,
no?
no anger.
Just sadness.
Just a sadness, right,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, people who could relate to that, if you were in her shoes and you got bothered, how did they bother you? How did they
By, I was just making comments about my language and.
Okay,
and
being
stuff like
ignorant,
that.
in other
Yeah,
words.
right, yeah.
So how would you feel if you were in her shoe? Would you feel sad or angry?
I think each of us, we were in her shoes when we came to this country, or we started
Yeah,
to
of
learn
course.
the
But now,
language,
if
so-
somebody made fun of your accent or your look or your expensive car, how would you feel? Do you feel anger? Some people feel anger. Some people feel sadness. Okay,
Some people
stressed
are
out.
Jealous.
Jealous, resentment. Resentment is something that you cannot express or you cannot feel. You feel stuck, right?
Yeah.
Probably resentment there too. We're going to be opening a few of these things to basically find out what is emotion. What is emotion anyway? Anybody? What's emotion? Yeah.
You have a reaction to an event?
A reaction to an event. That's great. Yeah.
It's feelings.
Emotion. Reaction to an event. Okay. What else? Because we're talking about emotion, we're going to be defining it anyway.
Energy through your body.
Energy through your body. Energy through your body. Okay? Anyone else? Because we're using it every day. Every say, oh, I feel angry, I felt this. We say that, right? So we have to know what is it.
If
And-
you can express
Right?
yourself good
Right?
to people that upset you, you're going to be better. But
Mhm.
if you have the personality to keep inside of you,
Yes.
it does affect other things in your body.
That's right. That's right. Energy is basically energy in motion. Emotion is energy in motion. Okay. Energy in motion. We have 4 types of energy. Yeah, physical energy. Okay. Anybody knows? Bring your hand up and stretch your right hand. Stretch. You are spending a lot of energy if you're stretching really. Okay. Your hand starts getting warm. We have mental energy when you're thinking. Sometimes when you're focusing on something that you're solving a problem, your head gets hot. Have you felt that when you're studying for exams? Your head gets hot. So you're spending a lot of mental energy. That's different from physical energy. Then we have emotional energy. Why am I showing my heart? Anybody? Why am I showing my heart when I say emotional energy?
The way you feel.
This is basically where the center of all the emotion is. We'll talk about it in my integrated energy courses, that everything actually comes to this area. Yeah. So we have physical, mental, emotional, and there's one more sort of energy. Anybody can guess?
Can I say sensitive? Something sensitive.
Sensitive is actually no, it's not emotion. We'll talk about that. Yeah? Spiritual energy, right.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was
Yeah.
afraid to
Okay. She used the word, said, I was going to say that, but I was afraid. Okay? How do you become afraid? What makes you become afraid?
Unsure.
Huh?
Being unsure.
Unsure? Well, she was sure. But there's something else that makes you Yeah.
People at all. Previous experiences?
previous experiences, thinking or assuming that other people will not agree with her, right? Someone. It's the back of our mind. We're not going to be acknowledged. Okay, give her a hand. We all acknowledge you. Okay, so next time, don't be afraid, just say it. We're going to be doing some networking here as well. One of the part that I'm going to ask you guys to introduce yourself to each other, at least get to know 2 people. And this is the part of being sure. Being sure that everybody loves me. Okay, right hand up. Okay, before that, this is workshop, is not seminar. So we're going to do lots of practices. When you're happy, your learning ability is 100 times more. Okay, so right hand up goes on the heart. I love myself. Loud. I love myself. Everybody in this room loves me.
Everybody in this room loves me.
Turn to the person beside you, say, I know that. Okay, so the whole essence of workshop, there's two things. We have seminars and we have workshops. The whole essence of workshop is to get experience. Okay? Sometimes we sit down and watch something in TV or a lecture, you hear from this ear and goes up the other ear. Finish. You know. But when you experience it, everything becomes integrated in your cellular memory, which is our topic today. We're going to be talking about the cellular memory. Energies are four: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. And notice what I show these things. Spiritual energy up here, okay? Mental, emotional, physical is obvious. These energies, they're intertwined. So you transform, as the lady said here, you transform emotional energy to physical energy. So you're sitting and you have no energy, you know, your friend comes and says, hey, let's go do this. Let's go watch a movie or do